Hello and welcome everyone to the G Bros. In this channel, my brother and I will do our best to review the newest techs out there and give you guys an idea about them.
In this video, we're filming our mining rig setup from scratch and what we use for our build. We're gonna do a short overview on the parts we're using because this video is more about how to build a mining rig rather than what parts are used. Anyway, we'll have another video about parts for building a mining rig later on.
So for now, we hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a thumbs up and help us grow our channel, and let us know if you guys have any questions from us or any tips that will help us be more efficient with our job. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you like our contents.
Alright, let's just start with the motherboard. For the motherboard, we went with the MSI B450. Because of having 6 PCIe slots, this is one of the best motherboard for mining that you can find in the market now, due to the shortage of course. This motherboard requires an AMD processor, so you gotta go with 2nd or 3rd gen AMD processor, which are Ryzen 3, 5 and 9. You'll have a variety of options here, but we chose the cheapest CPU available in the market when recording this video, and that's the Ryzen 5 3600. This is a powerful CPU. I mean, 6 cores and 12 threads is just a lot if it's only for mining. But there we have it anyway. The package also comes with an AMD CPU fan with pre-applied silicon, specifically designed for this motherboard and CPU. So don't worry, everything comes in the package. We're also using these great RGB fans that comes in a pack of 3 with a very decent price compared to others out there. The Irin Jupiter fans are 120mm and the max RPM for these fans is 1200 RPM, which is very good. Oh, also it has a controller for changing the colors of the fans. You may have noticed the power supply. For this build, we got one of the mining power supply which has 2000 watt of power. This type of power supply is quite a lot cheaper than the regular desktop power supply, but they're not as reliable. We're gonna leave the information about this power supply in the description below if you're interested, but we would recommend to go with a couple of well-known brands than the cheap and loud ones. We're also going with the Kingston 240GB of SSD because it's 10 times faster on the hard drive, and if you're building the same kind of rig, we recommend not to use less than 240GB of storage. As you may see, we're using the GPU risers. These are 009S version. At least that's what they called. What it does is it gives you the ability to space your GPUs and use those 1x slots on the motherboard. Now, let's talk about the rig. You know, there are a lot of rigs out there in Amazon and other stores, but we wanted to build our own for the sake of our ROI. It's not that hard, you just need a couple of tools for the build, which I think most of you have it. Anyway, we put the links of the material that we used for this build in the description. Finally, for the memory card, we went with the Vengeance 16GB of DDR4 RAM. It doesn't matter what you choose, but it has to be DDR4 if you're going with this motherboard, and at least 8 gigs if you're gonna be mining in Windows 10. But if it's for Linux, you can go with 4GB of memory card.
Alright guys, let's move on to the GPUs. Let's start with the Acer's ROG Strix RX 3090. If you guys know this card, you should know this is the most powerful GPU out there in the world, but it's also extremely costly in the market right now. Anyway, this super powerful GPU gives you around 120 mega hash a second if you're mining Ethereum, which is an enormous amount of hash rate. But have to mention, it's also one of the most power-hungry monsters of all cards. Coming up next, we have the two siblings, brother and sister of NVIDIA Founders Edition 3060 Ti and 3070. We don't know for the fact which one is the girl and which one is the boy, but for the sake of equality in rights in this video, we're gonna assume there's a boy and a girl. Ignore what I just said, because these GPUs are very good budget-wise, and also they do put indeed quite a lot of profit in your pocket if you're not desperate enough, I mean like us, to buy them from Marketplace for 50% above the MSRP. The 3060 Ti and its big brother 3070 generates around 60 mega hash a second. What do you know? I guess we did find out about the gender eventually. Next in line, we have the well-known EVGA 3070. This GPU also gives us around 60 mega hash a second with a bit of improvement in cooling system compared to the Founders Edition one. However, we do prefer the look on Founders Edition model. Last but not the least, beautiful Aorus 3070. This GPU is the same in terms of hash rate, so 60 mega hash a second, but Aorus gives a bit of extra action just by looking at it. Well, in terms of profitability, I would say it's the best if you just go with the 3070 EVGA preferred ones because they're cheap. But the Ares is also a cool looking GPU, and if you're also a fan of RGB and things like that, this is your type. Which in addition, this card actually has a display with an animation on it. Yeah, I'm not kidding. This is no joke. This GPU is pretty awesome. Alright, enough of me talking. Let's get some action going. Here you go guys. Wow, isn't it just amazing to look at? Hope you enjoyed this video and thank you all for coming this far. We are very grateful for that. Please like and subscribe to our channel if you like this video. We'll have more amazing videos about how to install Windows and optimizing GPUs for mining. And this is a tech channel, so you'll see a lot of tech reviews and unboxing as well as reviews on GPUs. Until next video, peace out.